welcome to Haunt the Collector with me, Jace. And yeah, wow, you can't ever accuse me of avoiding potentially controversial topics or subjects on this channel. Yeah, so I wonder how many of you sat there right now quietly seething just by the title of this video. Semi-triggered already. Listen, can I just say right now at the start, if you get triggered by this video, that says more about you than it does me simply talking about it. So just take a deep breath, stop cracking your knuckles, get your finger away from the caps lock, and just let me do this video, and you'll see it's probably not as bad as you think. So here's the thing. I came up with the idea of this video just yesterday, actually last night at work. Now, I'm about to break one of my rules. I am. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. That's another. I think I've already done that video. I really do let myself in for some shit, don't I? Yeah, I've honestly, guys, I've got a mega love for NYC sculptures at the moment. I can't stop looking at them. And anyway, there was the Mandolorian ship one that went up last night. You know, the speeder he's got in season 2 and season 3. You know the one I mean. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. I'm OG Star Wars, not all the new stuff. Anyway, regardless, it sold out within minutes. I don't know what the edition size was. I think it was 120 edition size. Sold out in about 5 minutes flat. And I was on the group and I was looking, and there was a few comments along the lines of secured mine, got my order in. Yeah, mine's done. And, you know, a number of times I've seen people put that comment on different orders, pre-orders, limited edition thing. And I just sat there sort of chuckling to myself, because I was like, that really is a subtle way, isn't it, of showing off? Isn't it? You know, we all do it. We've all done it. Got mine. Every time I do a bloody video, I'm showing off. And here's the thing. I started thinking about this. Of all the things that make up a collector, all the things that are involved, that we all have in common to do what we do, are we show-offs? Do we like to brag? Do we like to show off? Yeah, of course we do. That's the simple answer. Of course. And here's the thing. I'm guilty of it myself. I'm like one of the biggest ones. Through just for the fact that I do a YouTube channel, and it's the same for everybody else that does YouTube channels. I'm not just collecting. YouTube in general. The fact that we put ourselves on a platform, we want to be centre of attention, that is the biggest form of showing off. So I'm not having a go at you. Like I'm putting myself there. I'm one of the biggest show-offs going just by doing all this, just by doing the unboxings. Every time I talk about shipping fees, and people saying, oh, the shipping fees are on, I say, well, I've paid mine. That's bragging. That's kind of bragging. No, I've paid mine. No, I've paid the import fee. It's kind of bragging, but it's okay bragging. As is the sort of people put in the comments the way they do. The showing off, it's okay. The thing is, a lot of the time, most of the time, not all the time, there's always people who go a little bit too far one way. You know, it's the same with the negativity. Constructive negativity is good, but then there's people who do it too far. It's the same with showing off, same with bragging. Normally, showing off and bragging would be frowned upon. It's not very nice. It turns people. But I think when it comes to collecting, and it's done in the right way, it's okay. And the reason I say it's okay is because, one, we all do it. It might be very subtle, but we do it. Every time you show your collection off, you put photographs of your collection, you're showing off your collection. Showing off. Every time you talk about what you paid for a piece, that's bragging. And it is. But we all do it. None of us are away from this. None of us are free of this. We all do. But it's okay. I believe it's okay done in that way. Because for me, here's the thing. If you're truly passionate about what you collect, and you're truly passionate and you love what you do, and you've earned that money, you've worked hard, you've earned that money, you've saved, you've probably sacrificed things as well in order to get whatever it is you collect. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's a 1:1 scale statue that costs 7,000 or 8,000, or if it's just a Funko Pop. It's your money, and in my book, you've earned the right to show off a little bit. You've earned the right to take some pictures of it and show it on groups and on the internet or on chats or forums or whatever. You've earned the right to tell people, if you choose to, what you've paid. Like I've just got, I mean, I always try and avoid talking about the money side of it too much, because I am aware that whenever you discuss money, it is, for me, in my mindset, it is kind of bragging. Because none of these things are bloody cheap. But then again, we all know what these things cost. And people, a lot of you generally ask, Jay, what have you paid for shipping? What have you, because you want to know. So I always answer that. And I agree. There are certainly people I've seen who do tend to brag quite a bit. Yeah. And that's where you sort of... yeah, it's a bit too much. It is. Me personally, doesn't bother me, doesn't insult me. There's people out there who've got way better collections than me, you know. It's sound. It's okay that people have it and you show it off, and you might want to brag a little bit, because in my book, you've earned the right to do it. And then the way you do it, it's okay. Of course, dependent on the way you do it. So I think inherently, our collectors show offs. Yes, we all are. We all do it. Every one of us does it. And it's fine by me. I haven't got an issue with that. And I'm sure most of you haven't either. And do we brag? Yeah, we all brag a little bit. It goes hand in hand with showing off. It's all exhibitionism. That's why we do it. It's why do we collect? Why do we collect? That's the inherent question. Why do we need this stuff? Stuff that serves no purpose. It serves no purpose in day-to-day life, apart from a personal need or want. We need to possess it. And do any of us who possess all these things, and we work and we get the money and we track them down, we buy them, we pre-order them, and we eventually get them and we display them and we work on our displays and we film videos or take beautiful photographs, do we then just keep it all to ourselves? Or do we share it with the world? We share it with the world because we want to show it off. We want to show off our passion and what we love, which is why I say collectors it's fine. It is okay to show off what you've got. It's okay to even brag about what you've got. So yeah, my answer to the question is, are collectors show-offs and braggers? Yeah, we are. But only in the best possible way. In the very best possible, most of us in the very best possible way. I don't know. What do you all think? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? It's fine to disagree. I mean, now if you are triggered by this, go on, smack that caps lock, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you all think. It just popped in my head yesterday and I thought, what a brilliant topic for a video. I'd love to do it. I like to do videos that the thumbnail alone is going to get people, what's he on about now? And just get people you want to approach these subjects that aren't normally discussed, aren't normally approached. I think it's good to talk about it. And you should all know me by now. I'm going to be as blunt and as honest as I can be, and I'm prepared to tackle all these type of subjects that most other people don't. And you don't need to be upset or offended by it. It's just me, just my opinion. Most of you are here because you enjoy me doing these videos and talking about these subjects, especially when I talk about the controversial subjects. Well, some of you do, some of you don't. But yeah. Okay guys, there we go. Just a bit of a controversial one, this one. I thought it was a really good subject to approach and chat about. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Maybe some of you are a little bit sort of kicked off by this. Maybe most of you, like me, are just laughing and chuckling. And let me know. As always guys, just shove it in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed the video, even if it got you a little bit triggered, really appreciate it if you'd click the like button. And always guys, you know the drill. Right, I've got about 6 or 7 thumbnails I've got done ready. They're just to remind me of videos I need to do. So I've got a lot of videos to do. So there's a lot of stuff coming up in the future. I'll go more in depth. That's it for this one. I hope you all have a great week ahead. I'll catch you all on the next video, which will be in a few days, I presume. And yeah, until then, take care of yourselves. And as always, guys, really appreciate you watching. Cheers. And I'll catch you soon. Ta-ra a bit. Bye.